Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 45 of FTB Revelations, where we have a very festive astral structure today. I guess there's a little Easter egg in Astral Sorcery that adds just a little bit of festivities right around the Christmas season, so as I'm recording this episode pretty close to Christmas, it's looking pretty cool actually. I like it. I think it's looking really neat. Like, this looks awesome. Realistically, it's cool. It's nifty. So anyway, today I started looking at what we need to do next, right? And I think our next goal should be to focus towards getting the upgrade to the Celestial Altar, which unlocks the fourth section of Astral Sorcery, which should be pretty cool. The other thing I'd like to do is start getting upgrades to my rock crystals. Maybe get the blue crystals, because those things are, the Celestial crystals, just better. All-around crystals. It's like the second tier of crystal for the mod. So let's start looking at what we need. So we need Stardust, Aquamarine, and Chiseled Marble, right? So we'll grab some Aquamarine and some Stardust and some Chiseled Marble and some other kinds of marble, I presume. Anything else while I'm in here? A rock crystal of any kind. It doesn't really matter. And that should be pretty good. So we need 2 pillars and 4 chiseled. We should have not too much of a problem getting that going. Thanks to my buddy Chisel here. We'll just turn you into marble pillars. Cool. Alright, so that means I should be able to drop this dude right in here. Oh, we're missing the star metal, that's right. Ba-ba-da-ba, and easy peasy. Nice. Cool. So let's get that cooking, I think. No? Do I need more darkness? I probably need more darkness. Make it dark. You might need even more starlight power. We'll see. Hopefully what should happen, so we should get to, I think it maxes out, right? Oh, there we go. Nice. That's enough. Works for me. Big time upgrades happening here. Look at that. Infusing all the power into that altar and getting a huge astral upgrade. Now, what we do need to do is expand our astral altar here. And I'm thinking what's probably going to be a surprise to no one. I didn't totally mean to do that. I didn't realize I was in 5x5 mode, but it's okay. We have to rearrange this altar area just a smidgen. Are we good now? I think you were facing that way-ish. Ah! Wow, you are fast at placing, aren't you? Well, we got our upgrade, so that's cool. I'm just breaking the astral structure that I have here. Come on, Buster. Place in a way that looks good. Okay, cool. So we've got that upgrade going, but now we have to upgrade the multi-block, right? As we know, once we've boop. There you go. Man, this drill's like too powerful. But this guy's upgraded now, right? But we need the multi-block upgraded, so that's good. So, hey, copy-paste gadget. I don't think the last thing I did for you was the floor of this, was it? Well, undo didn't seem to work, so I don't know what I copy-pasted last, but... Oh, it was that. Yeah. Whoops. I was close. There we go. Crisis averted. Whoops. So anyway, what was I saying? Stuffing things. That's right. We need to build this thing. So let's clear out the structure here. Now this structure is going to be something like here-ish, right? So that's going to be a pretty decent size. I think that looks good. Yeah, that looks about right. No? Yes? No? I think so. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So let's clear out what we got here. And for this part, we need to basically go down here. Well, actually, you might be okay. Because I think... Yeah, that looks pretty good, actually. So let's start here. Wow, this thing just mines so stinking fast. It's a little hard to be precise with your mining, which is hilarious. I love it. Unless you're flying, of course. Very few mods make it so that you can fly and mine at a decent speed. Okay, but how's that look now? So that looks pretty good. And a lot of the stuff on the outer edges here is marble brick, which is cool because it means that, you know, if there's already marble brick there, which there is for a lot of things, we should be cool. Okay, good. So that looks pretty well positioned. So if I want to, do I have everything I need to place this? I need 12 more normal marble and 28 more sooty marble. Wow, I have exactly 28 more sooty marble. That is awesome. That is really awesome. Let's chisel up this dude into normal marble. Cool. And then you, sir, are happy. Where are you, buddy? Not bad. I need 4 more runed, though. Let's just borrow a little bit of you. And now we're cool. All right, good. Paste it into the world. Nice. And then we should see, we can fill in these holes here. And that's as big as the structure gets. There's another upgrade, but it only builds like above. So not too worried. Right? Okay. Looks good to me, right? Are you happy? He is happy. He's only halfway full, but he's happy nonetheless. So we're not going to have a ton of power from this, a ton of astral power, but we can upgrade that. We can make it better, and we'll probably work on that a bit this episode. Let's see. Everything look good here? I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, it looks nice. Everything looks happy. All right. Now, yeah, we're totally going to have to, like, boost this thing's power a little bit, but we'll figure that out. All right, so I just, you know, reestablished my light well setup, which is cool. And now, let's look at what we want to do next here. All right, so one of the other things I want to do here is automate starlight and making the celestial crystals. So to do that, we're going to need a few things. We're going to need an ender tank, I think. And let's get 2 of these bad boys if I can. Bada bing, bada boom. And we might wind up moving our whole automation of things, but let's just do this for now. Light blue dye. Should be cool. So I'm thinking what we're going to have here is the following. We're probably going to have a... I'm going to make this light blue. I'm going to make this guy a light blue. And that's going to be our starlight ender tank. Cool. And what I'm thinking we'll do, if I'm not too crazy, is to have, let's see, fluid placers. I think sounds like a good time. Boop. Again with the fastness. Holy cow, it is so fast to break things. It feels faster than I'm used to. Oh, you know what? I do have the astral things that are making block breaks faster, don't I? That is true. All right, so fluid placers there. And then what I'm going to have, this is like a for now kind of setup. I'll probably relocate this thing further away, but let's get some conduits here. And then you will just extract always active, and you will insert. Sweet. So now the astral magical liquid starlight is heading its way over here. And you can do this. There you go. And ta-da! Nice. That's cool. Okay, now we're going to do... probably not this episode, but maybe at some point soon, we're going to set up an integrated dynamic system that will automate the full growth and like perfection of celestial crystals. However, for now, I just kind of want to get like a foundational thing going on. to kind of get the crystals growing. Does that sound fair? So to get celestial crystals, it's actually pretty easy, right? You take a rock crystal, and I should probably blacklist this on the magnet real quick. Boop, boop. Okay, and you just drop it with a stardust into a pool, and that's it, of liquid starlight. And then they will form together and form a structure that's going to be a celestial crystal structure. However, the celestial crystal structure is not fully grown. Let's also make it nighttime, because I think it grows faster at night. We'll see. You can also, if you place it on star metal ore, I think it grows even faster, which is something we should consider. Yeah, that'll be part of our further automation attempts. But if you look at this with F3, you'll see it's at stage 0, see on the far right? Now as it grows, and I think we can tick accelerate this. Let's find out if I'm correct about that. Maybe you can tick accelerate it, I don't know. I think you can. Hey, look, it's at stage 1, so that's cool. And you're still at stage 0, and you're at stage 3. All right, yeah, tick accelerating works. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I just don't want to wait. Cool, and that's fully grown. You need a lot of tick accelerating. Like, you need to max it out, like a full 6-click tick accelerator. So when it's got the white things on the bottom and the sparkling, and it's at stage 4 according to F3, that's when it's fully grown. And you can break it, and what you'll get is a celestial crystal. Homegrown is best. It's true. And you get a little bit of stardust back, by the way. And you'll notice that it's a very nice thing, the fluid placer, because I set that up, will now automatically replace the fluid for me. Nice. Oh yeah, don't forget when you stand in liquid starlight, you get night vision for a few seconds. Wow, he did not grow an inch. You have like vision of the star. Yeah, I don't know. Give it some time. Anyway, what I'd like to do now, because that was the last of my rock crystals, right? Let's get our resonating wand, throw it in our offhand, and go get a few more rock crystals, if I may. I'm just going to fly around here for a minute and see what I can see by way of... There's some. Hey, buddy. Booyah. There you go. That's been a Minecraft thing for as long as I can remember. Sometimes if you break blocks too fast, the server and client get out of sync, and shenanigans happens. See? That's what happens. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna have to like slow down my mining speed. Alright, down here should be some rock crystal ore. I'm gonna get a few of these bad boys. Oh, hello, rock crystal ore. Holy cow, that is hilarious. Alright, well, things are going well. Infinite energy is low. I'm sure it is. Okay. With just a little bit of haste from Astral, we are now mining at a comically rapid speed. Is it just as fast in 5x5 mode? Oh yeah, it is. That is straight up comedy right there. That is straight up comedy right there. All right, let's get home. Clean it up. Back in a few. What I'm going to do is organize my inventory here. Probably get a few more rock crystals and be right back. Hey, look, it finally happened. Remember I said don't dig straight down? I finally dug straight down and found lava. I think I'll be okay though, right? Okay, we're cool. Everybody's fine. So you know what? I might want to do a little bit of integrated dynamics today. Why don't we get into that a little bit? Because that's just a fun one. And I think we can use it to fully automate the creation of celestial crystals, and then later use it to fully automate the upgrading of celestial crystals. Does that sound cool? All right, so let's get situated with integrated dynamics, right? We're already situated with Astral, so we're going to get situated. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're going to want to know how to do certain things. So first off, we're going to need an energy battery, right? So that seems cool. We're going to need to know how to make crystallized mineral, right? So that's going to be, let's see, I could have the drying basin. I should probably get a mechanical drying basin, and we should get a mechanical squeezer while we're at it. And we should automate converting the mineral wood into things, right? Because I don't think the mineral wood's used for anything other than that, right? There might be like a few things, but I think it's just or dictionaried with wood. So I don't think it's got any specific uses outside of making crystallized mineral, right? So the mechanical squeezer is an easy one. We just need a squeezer. Let's do it down here, right? So a squeezer, okay? And then we're going to need some energy batteries, right? So that shouldn't be too bad. Close. If I chop down a few more trees, I should maybe potentially get what I need. I think it's the leaves, technically, that get me the pieces of mineral that I want, right? If I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's not just the leaves. I don't know. I think there's a particular type of the wood. The one that has a little node on it. I'm not sure. Good enough for me, though. Because we're going to want 8 of these, right? Cool. Because we want... we need more of those now. More of the little pieces. All I'm trying to do is avoid using non-mechanical. Like, there's ways to do this a little bit without having to chop down so many of these trees, but I'm just being dire. You know, that's a thing. Couple more trees, chopping down. We got 7. All right, let me get a couple more of these done. That should be cool. Wow, that's a lot of mineral, but that's okay. So we want more energy batteries, please. And they're going to fill up with this stuff, aren't you? You sneaky little dudes. That's okay. So mechanical squeezer. Boom. And then drying basin, equally not too terrible. Bada bing, bada boom. Mechanical drying basin, nice. Let's get this fully automated, right? So we're going to want an export bus and probably an importer as well. Yeah, maybe I should do this with an interface. Let's do this with an interface. I like that plan a lot better. And then we're going to want conduits of all kinds. We need item, we need power, and we need fluid, which we already have on us. Nice. Let's go downstairs and figure out where you're going to live, buddy. A lot of my, like, automated automations are back here, so that wouldn't be a terrible idea, I don't think. I don't think we have too many channels over in this general direction. We have some here. That's right. Okay. So I could toss this guy. We've got a couple. We also have channels here, obviously, too. Right? So I could run this in this general direction. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea. So let's do it here. So what I'm going to have then is not the drying basin first. I want the squeezer first, and then the drying basin, right? And we're going to want some cables. And I said we needed all types of conduits. I should have meant ME conduiting as well. Okay. Okay. I don't remember if these guys are sided or not, so I don't know if it cares which side you go in and out of, but we'll figure it out. All right, so we've got an interface here, ready to roll. And what I'm going to do from integrated dynamics is snag some mineral wood and keep half a stack in stock at all times. And that indicates to me that the ME interface has a channel and it's happy. Cool. So you're going to, for this guy, we're going to have 2 guys here, right? You on the left will insert on brown, extract on green. Up will be insert on green, and this up will be extract on brown. Okay? So what that should do, insert on green, extract on green. Are you not gonna work? Are you gonna be uncool? He might be sided. In which case, you know, it's all good. We'll figure it out. So what if we have you on the south, extract on green, always active, and you on the, can insert on green? Nah, you're cool. Okay, cool. This guy on the east will extract on brown, always active, and this dude on the south will insert on brown. Okay, cool. The other thing you guys need is power. Great, crystallized mineral chunks we get from that. Okay, cool. So you should also then, on the east, extract on brown, always active. And hopefully you'll remove those crystallized mineral chunks. Nope. You might have to extract from the bottom. On the up, extract from brown, always active. Now we're cooking. Okay, cool. So that gets that going, right? Now we need to get fluids out of this dude. So on the east here, for fluids, will be extract on green. And you're cooking. Nice, okay. And then on the east here, for fluids, you will be insert only. Cool. Now you presumably also need, on the extract on brown, always active on the bottom. Yes? Yes. There you go. Cool. Okay. So technically, you don't actually need an item conduit here, right? And then you'll be good. All right, cool. West, I want like no connections here. Not that it matters. I just don't want them. Cool. So the squeezer is squeezing mineral resin out of your mineral wood. And then the mechanical drying basin is drying the mineral resin into crystallized mineral blocks. And that is probably more mineral than we will ever need. So I call that successful automation. Not too shabby. All right. And technically, if I needed to, I could speed this up. But I don't need to. Because, like, we legitimately will never need this much mineral. So we're cool. All right. Nice. Looking good. So next up, let's teach this thing how to make stuff that we want. Because there's going to be a lot of integrated dynamics things. Hey, you. Okay. So I want you to know how to make an energy battery. I want you to know how to make... Actually, I already taught you how to make an energy battery, so we're cool. Logic programmer? I don't need you to know how to make one of those. I do want you to make a variable store, though. And if you guys have never seen this mod before, I will explain what all these things are in due time. No worries about that. When we put this away, you guys are done for, as are you for now. So variable store we want. We definitely want. I want you to know how to make logic cables. And I want you to know how to make some of these things. Block reader. Sounds like a good time. You need the variable input dude. You need the variable cards for sure. Okay. I also want the variable output dude. Okay. And then, let's see, entity reader, extra dimensional fluid reader. Maybe we want that. Maybe we want that. Inventory reader, we probably will want one of these handy. Machine reader, maybe. Trying to remember like what the difference between some of these are. It's a little bit fuzzy to remember. World reader, yeah, we might want that guy. Usually I definitely want redstone writers at least. And then down here, I'm also going to want interfaces for the world. World item interface. World item importer and exporter. I think I want these guys. Which means you know how to make this. Which means you know how to make this. Look at all these interfaces and machine things we have to do. Yeah, it's crazy. World item exporter. Item exporter, and then that's the item interface that we already taught. Okay, wow, that's a lot of crafting steps. Be right back. Gonna organize this and see if there's anything else I have to get. I think for now we also want the world block importer and exporter. Probably. So world block importer. Oh wait, derp. Come on, Dia. World block importer. We already know how to make an item importer. I don't know if I taught it the logic director though. And I'm gonna have to teach you how to make crystallized korus chunks, which requires going to the end. So we might be making a quick trip over there. World block importer. Did I teach you that yet? No. Let's do that. World block importer. Okay, that looks cool. All right, so with the world block importer ready to go, we just need to figure out how to make crystallized these dudes, right? So we need popped korus fruit in a mechanical squeezer. So not a big deal. I don't think we've done anything with korus yet. So let's pop over to the end. And we're gonna fly over to... I'm not gonna kill the Ender Dragon yet. Got no quarry with you, Ender Dragon. All I want to do is fly over to a remote area. Let's set you to 1. And let's find ourselves some korus fruit. I'm just going to fly into the void until I find an island. And then I can get some korus fruit. Hey, here we go. This'll work, right? Yeah, that's what's up, buddy. Hello, island. Now, refresh my memory on how these work. If I break the top block, I get the flower. Right? But if I break the bottom blocks, I don't get the flowers, right? I just get the fruit. And the flower is how you plant a new one. I remember that to be roughly the case. Look at Dyer. Kinda knowing vanilla. Kinda. And popped korus fruit is just smelting korus fruit. So we've got a couple flowers if we decide to make a little korus farm at some point. I don't know if we'll need one or not. Figure it out. There you go. To home, James. Thank you. So what I'm going to do is smelt up a bunch of korus fruit. And then I'm going to set that as an export on this interface. Okay. So watch what happens when we do that, right? Wow, you are still surprisingly burning through all my mineral wood. So let's... Actually, doing what now? Why are you extracting before you... Extract on brown, always active. Really, though? Are you extracting from the input? On the east. Extract. Oh, I should probably remove this. Now, okay, that makes sense. Okay. I didn't realize that. So now if I remove all the stuff, you should now be inserting popped korus fruit into here. Nice. Okay, cool. So once all this mineral resin disappears, you should wind up making some of that stuff. Sweet. And then you're going to go in here, liquid korus. Nice. Okay. And that'll get me what I want. Now, my concern here is that liquid korus doesn't seem to completely perfectly match to blocks. So my concern might be, and probably should be, it looks like it's 8 per, so I should be cool with 32 at a time, right? How did you get a block of crystallized korus? That's my question. That probably shouldn't have happened. Actually, I have an idea of roughly how it happened. Okay, I should probably filter what's allowed to go in and out of those things, but meh. Anyway, we're back up and running. Sweet. So now we've got that, which we can convert into these. I don't think you actually need the blocks for anything. Not unless you want to get all decorative. Or smelt it down into fluids again. But you could probably do that with these guys as well. So I'm not... Actually, no, you can't. I lied. Yeah, if you want to make it a fluid again for some reason, you could do this. But I don't think there's a reason to do that outside of drying it again. So probably not worth it. All right, cool. So that gets me the crystallized korus. And because we're exporting popped, we're going to want to remember that. Because I guarantee you at some point we're going to do something with popped. And then I'm going to be like, where's all my popped korus going? Yeah. It's going to be... Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should do this one manually, right? Because I don't really want you to export popped all the time. So yeah, do the thing. Alright, that should be fine. We won't export the popped, but we can in the future if we decide we need to automate this more than we already have. Deal? Deal. Or I could make it an interface recipe too. Alright, we have a stage 4 crystal here. That is beautiful. Nice. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do real quick is grab one more set of these dudes. And remember, when you drop your rock crystal in here, it doesn't matter what the attributes are. It's going to completely randomly generate a new set of attributes on the celestial crystal every time you convert it. So it's really not important, right? And what we're going for, ideally, is a crystal of high purity, right? The higher the better. If we can get close to 100% purity, that would be awesome. And I'll tell you why. Purity is the attribute that's the hardest to increase. If you drop these celestial crystals in a pool of liquid, astral starlight liquid, it will increase in size over a period of time. And if you put it on the grindstone, it'll reduce the size and increase the cutting up to 100%. And the size gets up to like 800 or 900, something like that. The purity, the way that increases is if you put a max size crystal into a pool of liquid starlight, there is a chance that it'll split into 2 crystals. And one of them might have slightly higher purity. So getting purity up to 100% is difficult. However, when they split, it will only match or have a higher purity, which means once you hit 100% purity, you can keep splitting that crystal and keep getting new ones of 100% every time. So that's your goal. Step 1 to maxing out your celestial crystals, because the better the attributes, the better uses it will be in Astral Sorcery. So we want to max out all 3 attributes here. So we're going to do that using integrated dynamics over a period of time. For now, I'm going to wrap up the episode, and we're going to come back next episode and do some more cool Astral Sorcery integrated dynamics integration. For now, Dole20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and take it easy.